afternoon, students. Today I am here with a short topic from your English grammar, lesson 28, the interjection. This topic is very familiar to you because you have learned this in class 4, also in 3. So here also we have just a short explanation and the exercises. We'll do it together. Kindly follow it from page 115. So we have interjection is also sometimes we call it like happy or sad or surprise. Now it's related to the feelings of a person. Now first and foremost we will see what is the definition of the interjection. Interjection is a word that expresses some strong feelings or joy, or sorrow or pain. So or pleasure, emotional like surprise and hatred. So all these things when normal life, when we express it, we use it in a normal sentences. So this is called the interjection, a sudden feelings, expressing our sudden feelings. Now let us see what is written in your book. Please follow your book again, page 115. The words used to express some strong feelings are called interjections. It not prepared. It is like suddenly it comes something and we express it. For example, number 1, alas, the elephant is dead. The word alas is the interjection in the sentence. Hooray, I have passed. Now, alas is a word that expresses a feeling of sadness when somebody is dead. Alas, the elephant is dead. Feeling sad. Or alas, my uncle has expired. So all these things we express when we are very sad. Hooray, I have passed. This is also a kind of exclamation that we are exclaiming or surprisingly comes out from our mouth. Yes, I have passed. I expected something, but I have passed. Or hooray, our team has won. All these things we use that particular word to express our feeling. Oh, what bad luck. This is all unprepared way of expression of the human beings that we do. Then hello, who is speaking? If we want to introduce something or we want to ask something through over the phone, we use this word hello. Wow, what a grand palace. When we see something new, something different, we use wow, expression of that wow feeling. Bravo, you have done very well. Appreciating somebody, bravo. And expressing a feeling of something very different from the normal way. Ouch, that hurts. Something when we go and hit our leg, we get hurt. Then a kind of word comes out in English, it is ouch. Otherwise, oh ma, all those things it comes out from our mouth in our own local languages. But in English, it is ouch. In the above sentences, the words alas, hooray, oh, hello, wow, bravo, and ouch are interjections. So these words expresses some strong feelings or emotions like joy, sorrow, pain, pleasure, surprise, hatred, etc. So these are the most of the feelings that comes and we express. Now what do you have to remember when we use or when we want to recognize whether this type of sentences are interjection sentences or not? So we have the first one, a mark of exclamation. At the end of the interjections sentences, we use mark of exclamation. Exclamatory sentences we have already learned in the sentences. So exclamation marks are put while we are using the first part of the whether when we express that particular word we use exclamation mark is put at the end of an exclamatory word, phrase or sentence. So if it is a sentence also we put, if it is a word also we put, or if it is a phrase also we put a group of word which has no subject or verb, but it is a short sentence, they are known as a phrase. Interjections are not grammatically related to the other words in a sentence. So it is not necessary a sentence has to have an interjection. No. It is a parts of speech that we have already learned, but it is not necessary interjections has to be always there in a sentence. No. So it is not grammatically we have to follow, but it is an expression, a sudden expression or strong feeling of the people that when we express this type of expressions comes. Interjections expresses the following thoughts. Now, some thoughts it explains, no, it expresses. The word alas expresses sadness or grief. So, two things are there. The word alas, each word of interjection has a different meaning. So, the alas gives the expression of sadness or grief. Either you are very sad or you want somebody dead and we are very feeling that grief, no, that great sorrow. The word hooray expresses pleasure and joy. So hooray word has to, either when we want to, we are very happy, very pleasure, and we have also joy. That expression comes the word hooray. The word oh attracts attention. Oh, what a beautiful dress she has worn. No, it is like become a center of attraction. Then we use that particular word oh. Hello is used to start a conversation on the phone, to greet someone or to attract attention. Again, no, somebody, we see some strangers, and not only over the phone we use hello. Sometimes hello, who are you? No, that's like we try to introduce somebody. No, hello, I am so and so. No, we express that way. We use that word he or hello. No, nowadays in the mobile we use as a message he or hey or hello. No, those type of expressions. Wow, oh express surprise, disappointment, pleasure, admiration, sudden pain, etc. So all these things, ouch, wow, oh. So the ouch is not there. Wow, or oh. These all expression of the surprise, disappointment, and pleasure, admiration, and sudden pain. Now all these things we use this type of vouch also. No, ouch, no, sudden pain. So we have an overview. An interjection is a word that express some strong feelings or joy, sorrow, pain, pleasure, emotions like surprise, hatred, etc. So what you have to do is very short lessons, interjections, not so much of examples or so much of works are not there, only for you to make understand where we are supposed to put the exclamation mark and plus what type of sentence or what is the meaning of all these interjections like alas, hooray, oh, hello, wow. There are many more. As you grow to go to the higher classes, you will learn more about this. So please go through the lesson along with the video and try to do the exercises by yourself in the book with a pencil. Later we will discuss in the class when we are taking the Google Meet. Try to attend the Google Meet so that you can clear your doubts if you have. So keep learning, keep preparing yourself for the final exams, especially your literature lessons. So all the best. Thank you.